Lycotec Skin Cleanser, which is used to clean before waxing anywhere at all, the legs, underarms, face, anywhere you wax. If the skin is extremely dry, then we recommend that you apply the smallest amount of pre-waxing oil. Now, model skin is not very dry, but just demonstrating that, tiniest little drops of oil is enough to do one leg. So the consistency of the wax needs to be quite runny, and it's not hot, so you don't have to worry about the temperature. And you take about that much wax. Don't dip the spatula in deep, because that's going to be very, very difficult to actually be able to use it, and it'll drip everywhere. So we don't use that spatula. But okay, so we dip in about so much, scrape one side, and then you apply it to the legs. I'm going to first demonstrate how to apply the wax without any wax. You hold the spatula at that angle, so you've got the wax on one side. You can actually wipe it off, or I prefer to directly just apply it. And the angle of the spatula is like so. If you apply the wax like this, you're going to apply too thick and you'll use too much wax, and absolutely will be very wasteful. So press and spread. So this is what I mean. See how thinly that's applied? And if you have some left over, you can then wipe it off and spread it further. And if you need to reapply some more, you get a clean spatula, and I always work from the side of the bed. I have much better control working from the side of the bed, because if I'm working from the end, it's okay for the application, but it's not really the best for when you remove the wax. Now, to remove the wax, I start from the top down, bond really well, and so every time you apply the strip back onto where you remove the wax, you will actually be soothing the skin. So that really makes waxing practically painless, and you can work extremely fast, and it's a lot better for your body. Because if you work on the side here, you're always working with a very bent back, which is not great for your back at all, and you're working basically with one hand, pulling in that direction all the time. The natural way to pull is towards us. That's how we've got the best strength. There we go. So, now, for the knees, we bend the knee up. We apply the wax right over. It's a bit knobbly on the knees, of course, so you might just have to touch up a few little bits where you haven't applied the wax properly, so it's nice and evenly covered. Then to remove, we start from the top, support and pull the skin upwards, and these flat bits you can use, you're going to apply the strip in one complete area and pull it off. And you do not pull upwards like this, you have to pull right over, and if you use your body to actually give you the strength, you can move with your body, and that really helps remove the wax easily, and you save a lot of energy. So that is about it. And that was a Lycotec hot wax. No, it wasn't. It was a Lycotec strip wax, but we also have Lycotec hot wax. So I'll show you that as well. So for the Lycotec hot wax, we need to apply some pre-waxing oil, just a little bit. Right, the hairs are very short. I don't know, can you see them? They're so minute, but they're definitely there. With the Lycotec hot wax, we need to apply quite a bit of pressure, and we apply the wax against the hair growth. And then we take the pressure off, and we just round it off, and it's very nice to have those full edges so the wax strip will come off really easily. You can apply several strips. They get pressure and then less pressure, just round it off, smooth it over so it's a reasonably even thickness. Now the first one is definitely ready to pull off, and pull again. It's really great to rub straight away and look at all the hair there. So if you reapply the hot wax, you do need to apply a little bit more pre-waxing oil. Just a little bit goes a long way, and you keep on waxing until all of the waxing is done. You don't usually use hot wax on the legs, but if you have very short stubborn hair, then the Lycotec strip wax will not be able to remove those, and you need to possibly use the Lycotec hot wax. Happy like on waxing!